Hi everybody, hope you're well. We are on day 13, the afternoon of day 13 in South Africa. I know a lot of people are running out of ideas what to do with themselves and stuff like that. Our son keeps us busy. He's a little bouncy ball energy bunny. But yeah, so I know that a lot of people are starting to get discouraged, and in such a long time when you're isolated, you tend to get discouraged and you tend to get despondent, and your focus gets lost. Now, my friend and I, we always have this saying. She's in New Zealand now. We have the saying, heart, mind, focus, change, because that's a big thing for us. And in that, I am not saying don't or deny the fact or live in denial about this whole virus, because it's there, it's real, and it is there. It's like when Peter stepped out of the boat, the waves were there. It's not that they weren't there. He was in a storm, the waves were there, but his focus had to be on Jesus, and then he could have walked through those waves. And by that, I'm also not saying be ignorant and don't do your part. You have to do your part. My husband had to go out this morning to get us some vegetables and stuff and things we need for the Easter weekend, for our Easter dinner and the cedar plate and things like that. And he put on his mask, he put on his gloves, and he took his sanitizer with. And we do our part. We do what we can do to keep our families safe. We do what we can do to keep healthy. We drink our vitamins, we eat healthy, we do some exercises. Just keep yourself busy. And then God can do the rest. When you start focusing on God, he can do the rest. He says in Philippians 4 verse 8, he says this, and this is one of my favorite scriptures. He says, in conclusion, brothers, focus your thoughts on what is true, what is noble, righteous, pure, lovable, and admirable, on some virtue, on something praiseworthy. Keep doing what you have learned and received from me, he says, from Paul. So in that, he says, whatever things are true and noble and just, think on those things. Get our minds focused on Jesus. When they were writing this, when Paul was writing this, and like in Philippians 4 verse 4, where he says, rejoice in the Lord, and again I say rejoice. He was in jail. He was in jail, and not just in jail, oh, I'm cuffed. He was like in the bottom part of the jail where the city sewer line was going through. And in that moment, he said, praise the Lord and rejoice. And again, I say rejoice, and God delivered them. And I just want to encourage you with that, because we've got hope in Jesus Christ. We do have hope in Christ. He says that hope will not disappoint. I think in Romans 5:5 he says that. And then in Romans 10:11 he says as well, he says that those who believe will not be disappointed and will not be ashamed. And we need to get our minds and our focus on it, that we will get through this. We need to change our focus onto Jesus Christ. We need to focus on him and stay focused on him. Again, I'm not saying deny the fact that there's a virus out there and the financial things that's going to come and everything like that. I'm not saying denying that, but I'm saying acknowledge that Jesus Christ is there. So we're not denying anything, but we're acknowledging that Jesus is our hope, and he is going to carry us through, and everything's going to work together for our good. If it's in 5 days, in 2 hours, or even if it's in 10 years, if I am a Christian and I believe in Jesus Christ, I have to believe that everything is going to work together for my good. I have to believe that his word is true, and that is what I'm standing on. When I'm getting confused, when I'm getting fearful about what's going on in the world and everything, and everybody's frantic, and I start to get frantic, I have to focus on the promises that God has given me. So go home or go into your house and get scriptures, print it, write it, paste it on your walls, get hope inside yourself. Do like David did. He said, why are you weary, O my soul? Rejoice, my soul. He encouraged himself. And in this time, we need to do that for ourselves. We need to encourage ourselves. Remember, do not deny the fact that there is a virus out there and that it is devastating, but acknowledge that Jesus Christ is our hope and that he is going to get us through.